Hello everyone, I'm Fatal Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Fatal Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Fatal Oasis. I'm having a bad few hours right now. I was late, first of all, because I was running errands and everything ran a little bit later than I thought. So I had to eat dinner. And then I started the stream countdown, and that went late because I went to go wash my hands before touching all the Legos, and I got water all over my shirt, so I had to go change my shirt. I'm having a hell of a time. Today is Monday. Hi, I'm Fatal Oasis. I stream 4 days a week here on twitch.tv/Fatal Oasis. My desk squeaks. And I upload all my VODs to youtube.com/@Fatal Oasis. Today, we're continuing our build of Rivendell, which so far we just have this structure that this angle is terrible and you can't see. Let me excuse my close-up of my hands. How about that? That's better. That's a lot better. Let's autofocus on that. There we go. Also today, we only have one camera, or one Lego camera. We still have my face camera, because I forgot to charge the phone that I normally use for my side camera. So right now I'm using my personal phone, the one I use for, everyday use, and also for the top down. Instead is the side camera, and there's no top down today. Anyway, let's get to it. Time to chill, relax, have a nice calm Monday stream, and build some Lego. So there were 50 bags in this Lego kit. Bags 1 through 49 and unnumbered bag that has the larger plates in it. I've yet to open the unnumbered bag, but I've got a giant box of all of the rest of the bags in number order. And I forget how far we're up to. I think we did 4 bags last time, or 3. I'm gonna skip ahead a bunch. Alright, we've got that done. We've got this. We added those decorations. Alright, so we've gotten bag 4 done. We're up to bag 5. I could have looked in this box that I spent so long sorting the bags. Just grabbed the next one. That would have been the easiest way. And indeed, bag 5 is on top. Okay, so I'm going to mute to open this bag. Alright, 2 small bags in here, so I'm going to grab my trays. There we go. So we got a few kind of medium-sized plates here. I see parts for, it looks like 2 different minifigs of statues. Sorry, at least, well, I've got 3 hair, 4 torsos. Sorry, 4, okay. 5 torsos. Okay, I'm gonna put all the non-minifig parts over there. This should go here. It was just a USB SD card reader that I used to prop up the other phone. But I don't think I'll need that. Okay, I've got... It doesn't want us to make minifigs yet, so I'm not gonna, but I have 5 different heads in this tray. So they're just gonna stay there. I got, yeah, 5 torsos, 5 sets of hair, and 5 sets of legs and or robes. So those are all gonna stay over here. We're building, looks like a bed. Could be a bed. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah. So we need... I'm gonna take out, these are some weird curved pieces here. They're like a 2x2, but with only a 1x2 base and a weird curve on the side. I'm gonna separate those out. It's any like weird shaped pieces. Okay. So what do I actually need here? I need... Here, I need 2 of these. Seeing everything right? Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I need 1 round 2x2 plate, it looks like. I mean, I'll need this. Round 2x2 plate is light green. A shade of green I only would expect in the Easter kit. A clear barrel. A bright green 2x2 with a center pip. I got the light blue, and then here's a light blue 2x4 plate. Sorry, tile. 4 gold. Oh, these 1x2s with arms. Two of... Is it this shade of tan? I think so, because I think it's the only 1x2 with a down pips that I have. So that's what it is. And same color 2x4. So I take the 2x4 and I add the 2 gold sections to the middle. I have to remember that I found out that this kit, since it's come out, this is the oldest kit that I've purchased, I think. The instructions are not as refined as some of the kits I'm used to. So I have to look at the instructions carefully and make sure that I'm doing all of the steps so I don't have to go back 14 steps or whatever to put in an extra thing. Okay, so we've got a thing. No, I also missed these pointing down. So like that. And we add these going up, or I'm still assuming this is a bed, but it might not be. Headboard and footboard. And then this goes crooked like that. And this goes like that to make pillows. Oop. To make pillows, that's okay. That works, I guess. And then this thing goes. Okay, so that's what the one center pip there is for. The clear barrel will connect to that. And I like that a lot more than the chair in... not the chair. Yeah, the chairs in the Shire build that are just like sitting there and can be bumped. I like connecting with a clear barrel just to, you know, kind of lock it in place. All right. I need to mute and rotate this monitor slightly. 1 second. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, set this aside again for, looks like some kind of wall bookshelf thing. So we start with a 6x8 and attach a green 1x4. What's the angle we're looking at? Probably like that. Then we need a white 1x4 here and some T-shaped, these light brown T-shaped with the bottom sides of pieces on the side there. All right, now we need from here one light green 1x2 plate or tile, like a dark pale blue, not really dark, but like a pale grayish blue 1x2, a saturated teal, like an aquamarine 1x2, two small orange round 1x1s, and a light blue 1x2 over in this one with an up section. So this goes on the aqua one. And then we add the round pieces this way. And then the blue and the green. On front. And this whole thing goes here. Do we have any idea what this is? Not really. If this is supposed to be bookshelves, then it'd be like standing up like this and there'd be some books. Which makes sense. I'm gonna zoom in on this camera a bit. And that's probably good. Okay, yeah, we got all sorts of different types of pieces here to make more books. So we need another 1x2 tile. Another of the pale gray blue. This one with a rail. This one that sticks out. Okay, so we take the green on the blue, and then put this under this one, and then this on top. this whole thing goes pointing the other way here. Yeah, definitely to make it look like books. With a gap in the middle and one sticking out further. And okay, we're putting some seats on a green piece and then using more seats vertically like this. Then we're adding more shelves below. Oh, this might actually stand up like this. That makes way more sense. Okay. So, another one of these. These. I don't need the aquamarine saturated ones. I need the gray blue. I need the light blue with a riser. I need the 2 orange rounds. And I need a brown, this one. So we start with the brown one. Get over there. Start with the brown one, add this over here. Then add the pale blue and the light green tile. And on the other side, we add this. It just squeezes right in there. And we add more orange. Like that. And this goes... We're still facing like this. It's orange this way. Alright, so they overlap the sides a little bit. Right now we need 2 1x2s, 2 of these 1x8s, and 2 of these white upside down ramps. So the upside down ramps go on the top / bottom here. I'm not sure yet. The 1x8s go up the whole way. And then the 1x2s fill in the light brown gap down there. Still think it's supposed to be that. Alright, one more of the aqua pieces. 2 of these 4x1 tiles. 2 white 1x1 tiles. 1 brown 1x2 ramp. It's got to be in here. Oh, here it is. 2 of these brown 1x2s with a hook on one side. And 10 of these brown end cap pieces things. I should point the camera down again. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so to our bookshelf thing here, we add the teal guess we can start with the 1x2 ramp that's supposed to go in the center here. And then these hooks go down, or like that. Yeah. And the 1x2 green in the center there. Two of the rounded pieces go along the side here. One there. One there. Boy, this would be a great section if I had a top-down cam. Go up the sides with the white tiles. I'm gonna autofocus here. There we go. That looks better. More white tiles up here. And brown rounded pieces pointing upward. And then pointing downward across the entire top. Alright, now I'm going to fix all their angles because they're all slightly off. Here we go. Viola. Okay, now we get to add some ornate pieces. We've got these gold swoop things. 2 more seats. And 1 long tile. So the 2 seats go up here. The long tile goes along the bottom, which leaves gaps on the sides there, but that's fine. And then these go into the hooks. Like that. Looks nice. And this whole thing gets turned upside down, like I thought. And looks like it's supposed to block this section back here. Like block this doorway. Which makes sense. We already have tiles on the bottom here. Which do slot in where the flat edges are there. Getting caught on something. The gold ornate pieces stick out slightly, so it needs to go like that. There we go. So now we have a bookshelf next to the bed, and like the other side of the bookshelf is where this like hidden chamber is here. So I don't know if that's supposed to be like a secret door or not. So raise that back up slightly. All right, now we add the other side of here. I guess we had to keep it off to make sure that we could get that bookshelf and bed in easily. All right, we're adding like a lattice roof. I know I'm gathering the pieces behind so you can't see them. It's mostly because I want to keep the main thing in view. All right, so this goes here right next to this gray pip, I think. That does look like where it goes. This goes 4 gray pips up, so here. Yes. So then we have these tiles that have pips on the sides. They're 1x4s. And these hang over and also connect to the pillars on this side, which is good because these were falling off every time I was moving this. So it's good that we're finally stabilizing those. I'm going to do this one here. So there's a corner there, a lip there that's hanging over. We got one more, and it goes on this side, forward one to line up with that. And this goes this way, all the way to there. And I've got 3 little 1x2s to fill in this space. You know, I should probably figure out a way to raise this camera up some and point it down more sharp so you get more of an isometric view of what I'm doing. All right, so we're doing 2 of our little minifigs here, our statues. All right, so we need the robes, which don't have any design on the back. Are these all the same? Yes, all of these are the same, so any 2 of them. Are all the heads the same? I assume so. They're double-sided heads that have put them on here so I can get them close without shaking too much. They have the one on the right has a slight scowl, like it's slightly angry, and the one on the left is neutral. And all 5 of the heads have both of these faces. Hey, Heller. Yeah, this is, this so far is like the base of one of the towers. I'm going to skip back to the beginning of this book here. I'm on page 70. Oops, back to the beginning. One more back. One more back. There we go. So this is the base of that one tower all the way on the left. So this is going to be a bigger set than I thought. And yeah, it came in this box that you can't see because my I'm down to 1 camera today. Maybe I can get it on head cam. I can almost get it on head cam. I can, if I back up more. This thing's big. It is 6,167 pieces. It has 50 bags of pieces. Luckily, inside the box was another box about half the size that I could fit all of the bags in, so I just have that box sitting next to me. Let's go back. I said it's page 70, right? Yep. Alright, so we've got minifigs as statues. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the bed that Frodo was sleeping in, resting in when he got to Rivendell. Like, this is the scene where Bilbo tries to take the ring. And they mentioned, like, they gave Sam a little hidey hole over here that if you rotate these ferns so they're not in the way, or just take them off, this pops up and you can hide a minifig down there. And that's, like, it seemed like they are going to add a whole lot of little secrets like that. Like, we just finished this bookshelf here. It is immediately covered up by the lattice. You can see in the back there, that bookshelf. But it's not being held on by a whole lot. And if you remove it, there's a nice... I probably can't remove it now, but I'm going to put it back and show you the other side, I guess. The other side is this, like, nice big doorway shape that they left. So I think that's supposed to be, like, a secret bookcase door thing. But it doesn't have, like, a sliding mechanism or anything, so maybe not. Yeah, so far, I'm only on bag 5 of 50, and this set's been cool already. Alright, so... the new head decorations for the statues feature 2 distinct expressions, stone-faced and a hard stare. And it doesn't say... I guess I have no... It has no preference as to which one goes where, so... I don't know anything about these specific statues, so I'm gonna do the neutral expression and not the angry expression. I don't know that statues should be angry. Why did I do that? And then we need hair. I just noticed we've got 2 different types of hair. We have wavy hair with some going over the shoulders, and then straight hair all behind the shoulders. And this is using 2 of the behind the shoulders ones, I guess. Didn't focus. I'm gonna autofocus that again. It's so hard for me to tell on this tiny, tiny window if it's in focus. I just keep clicking the button and watching it slightly change. Alright, so these go... up here. Looking outward. Alright, now we're building something. Get one of these small brown 1x2s and then a black 1x2 with riser. Brown goes on that. I'm gonna zoom in again. Okay, so my workspace here is like here. Yeah. Boy, like there, that's better. Alright, then we get one of these weird shaped... I've got a whole lot of these weird shaped things. This goes on top with the posts facing forward. And those posts don't hit the ground. And we get a large panel. Two of these rounded 1x2s. And two 1x1 blocks. There we go. And these can kind of go any which angle on there, so I'm just gonna assume they mean roughly straight, and then we'll adjust later. Alright, some 1x2 blocks. And then more 1x2 curved. And then we get like the tops of our columns. And black barrels? Yes. I'm rotating these so they are roughly lined up along the edge there. Then we get another one of these things on top, which will connect to here, so it stabilizes it, but it's still technically like a hinge there, because it's connected with two pips, one on top, one on bottom. Another 1x2 here, and some gray benches. That are also connected by one pip. So I gotta make sure those are rotated right, and right is subjective so far. Oh, we get to use one of these weird arch pieces. Just to put that there, and they go in front and like on the benches like that. Okay. And then we do two of these round ones and a minifig with the hair over the shoulders. Step one is build the minifig. This guy's gonna be angry. He doesn't want nothing to do with you. He actually doesn't want the sculpture at all. He's very angry at the sculptor. Like, this is not a situation he wants to be in. And the sculptor has no imagination and couldn't possibly make a figure of him not angry, because he's standing in front of him. He's angry. I don't know, I guess that looks right. Now it's going to tell us to put it on the thing, and nothing's going to line up. I need to do this twice. Also, I need to put a golden single pip below here. Sure. And then this. Oh, wow. Okay, the angles don't really matter because that single pip connects to the black one down there, and everything else is going to be on a tile. So this is kind of free to rotate a little bit to whatever angle you see fit. Why do I have an extra 1x2? Did I miss something? I sure did. This guy's supposed to get 2 1x2s on his legs. So sticking out a little bit further. Alright, so now I'm gonna adjust these to make it look, make the angles look like they're lined up as well as I can make them. Because I would think everything here would be at 90-degree and 45-degree angles, right? That makes the most sense. You'd have, you know, this wall. I'm gonna get my pointer. This wall here would be lined up with this wall. You know, the statue would be at a 45, and then this wall would be lined up with this wall. In theory. Then there was a big 2x, so I get to do it again. For the other side. Go away. I'll need a bunch of these. 2 black barrels. More of these. At least 2 benches. I think it was only 2. One more head. One of these gold pieces. I don't think anything else here was there. 2 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. I think that's everything. I've immediately forgotten how we started and didn't grab either of the pieces from step 70. There. Then we do the weird angle thing. And tall structure. So I got the 1x1 bricks, right? No, I did not. Now that I know that it's supposed to be 90s and 45s, I'm going to do my best to make sure that it is. Go. Everything still seems lined up correct. Did I miss anything? No. Benches. 1x2 up center. And then our arch. I think that's right. And then our minifig with legs, torso, face. This guy's also angry. Long wavy hair. And then the golden tip down bottom. Like so. Alright, step 83 is for the center, which makes sense. We need a statue there. Just gonna dump these out. Alright, so the black riser with the brown 1x2, and the 1x2 brick on that. On the light gray panel, and immediately with an arch. And this guy only gets one 1x2 on his legs. This guy's also not going to be so angry. He gets to be in the middle, so, you know, he calmed down a little bit. That's all he really wanted, was to be in the middle. And then that just slots in, yeah. So we have two more of the arches. I wonder if we're going to have those on the side. Okay, I got to figure out how to squeeze this in here now, because it's colliding with the other two. Okay, these pillars... Oh. Look at how the pillars are in that diagram. They're not flush with, like, parallel with the faces. They are pointed at the corners. So they're like 37-degree angles. I can do that. And that will give more room for the center pillar statue. How dare you? This seems off. This one is not on center post properly. Having a single pip be the connection point in the back is great for getting a weird angle, but bad if it comes off and you need to try and put it back on. Come on. There you go. I need to angle this up more. I can just move this forward. Zoom out a bit. There we go. Okay, so yeah, these walls don't point, they're not like parallel with this wall or this wall, they point at the corner. It takes a little finagling to get them lined up and all of the pieces angled correctly. And make sure that it did. Why does this seem like it's not set? Because it wasn't. There we go. So now I bet we're adding the last pieces over here. Yeah. These are much simpler. It's take long pillar, add that, shove it behind, and there's a slot where it goes. Damn it. This one came off again. I hope very quickly we get a way to stabilize these on the top, because having an entire structure be held on by one pip is not great. There we go. Perfect. Immediately. So we don't get the corners yet. We get this branching across the top. With two L's, two 2x4s, and a 1x1. Okay. So the L's go to these corners. That kind of locks this section, the front section here, to the rest of the structure. So that's good. This goes back here. And then we have like this. So now we have the two sides in the center linked up. So now we take these 1x1 with down risers and add some angles to them. 2 in each direction, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, and these go on the front here, angled like this, and this. Then here and here. All right, then we take these 2 3x1s that have 2 peps, the yellow 4x8, 2 1x3s, 1x2, and a 1x1 tile. We're just filling the top here. Go. You can't see most of what I'm doing. That'll kind of work. Alright, so now I'm adding just the roughest ceiling ever. Giant plates. And the 1x6 goes across this. It's weird that we have this 1x4 that's a tile in the center. And we're just covering it up, so it could have just been a normal 1x4. But maybe they didn't want to include one of those alongside everything else. No, wait, because we covered up all the other ones too, right? Yeah. I don't know why they all weren't just 1x4s, but okay. I just have a lot of 1x1s left, so that's the end of the bag. Yeah, it's a great time for a break. I'm going to get up and stretch. And get bag number 6, and we'll start on that. And you do what you need to do. I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm back, now with new weird third camera angle. I've got a more isometric thing. I put another box under the phone and then angled it down more with the help of a wooden block. My camera rig for this setup is always super temporary and I never change it. So yeah, we've got more of an isometric top down here. I'm going to mute so I can open bag number 6. There we go. Gotta love low-tech solutions. Yeah. Let me tell you my mounting solution for Maker Streams forever. I'm looking directly into a webcam that is attached with a binder clip to a CD tower. An empty CD tower. Well, mostly empty CD tower. Normally, the phone that I have cantilevered over for the top-down view is literally just on these wooden dowel, or I guess these are card holders. These were for, there was a Ticket to Ride expansion that had, you were supposed to be on teams, so you had your personal hand of cards and a shared hand of cards, and this is where you put that. to denote it or something. I don't know. It's a piece of wood with a slot in it, so I use that to prop up my phone. Currently, my side camera here, this one here, is the permanent solution. Before was one box. Now the temporary solution is 2 boxes. Anyway. I think the last time I told my brother this, he was shocked that I didn't like buy a whole bunch of mounts for my phones. I'm like, nah, man, I got cardboard boxes. And if I like where they are, I tape them down. All right, so where's our, if I zoom in here, where's my working area? Right in the center again, perfect. So what the hell are we doing here? We're building another fireplace or something? Okay, push everything off to the side. Start with that. Alright. Grab 2 1x2s with hooks. These go offset like so. Alright, so if I put it like this, no, if I put it like this, that's the right isometric for you. Okay, so I have to work upside down, which I can do. Working area's over here. Oh, focus, right. Moved the camera. There we go. And then we get 2 tan tiles that go here. And here. And gray 1x2 on this side. And a dark gray 1x2 riser, which I don't see in my small pieces here, so oh, here it is. All right, then we get a 1x6, 1x2 with 2 riser and a 2x2 block. Kind of like that. Yeah, that looks way closer. Oh, right, I need to click in. You can see we're going to be building more towers shortly. Right, those go there, then we need a brick and an L brick. All right, then we build a tower. We need 3 of these 1x2s. 1 brick. 3 of the risers. 2 actual brick face bricks. And 1 black 1x1 with a side pip. Alright, flat piece, riser, brick facing me. Flat piece, riser, brick facing me. That piece. Riser. And then 2 blocks up top. This whole thing goes here. So we're doing the same thing as we did before, where we've got a whole large side row. There's a giant riser. It's sticker time! I don't know if I showed this off, but we got 2 sticker sheets for this build with 13 total stickers. This is sticker number 6, which is a mural of crap, I'm bad with character names. The Witch King defeating that old human to take the ring. Or the ring was lost or something? I don't remember. That's going on here. Find it. There we go. Which means I need my tweezers. This is a rather large sticker. Okay, it's not perfectly horizontally centered, but it is rotationally parallel, and it's close enough. You can see that side is a little bit thinner on the edge there than this side, but that's fine. Yeah. Beautiful. This just goes right here. Zoom out for you. All right. Back to building. We need 4 2x2 blocks, an L block, and the other black 1x1 with a side riser, side bip. Stacker blocks. And this goes here. Alright, get a bunch of tiny pieces again. We got two 1x2 plates, two brick face 1x2s, 2x2 block, one riser, and a 2x1 with a single side pip. You can't see any of the pieces I put there. So the side pip goes right in the center, then we've got bricks on both sides. Got the 1x2s on either side of this, that snaps in as in the right height. Then this block over here. Now we're covering up the front face. We've got a 6x2. That's a 6x2. Oh, it must be these orange ones, not the red ones. Yes. It's almost like a mahogany red. A dark, deep red here. But this is not using those yet. A little weird that these are being held on by one single pip, but alright, fine. Oh, that's weirder. Did I do this right? I did not do this right. There we go. That. Alright, one more block. 8x1. And an L. We're gonna lock this in here so now this doesn't wave back and forth. The destruction of Sauron, translated into the LEGO universe, features the newly designed Narsil hilt element and gorgeous teal frame. Narsil hilt element. And I've got the teal frame here. And we need these golden curved ramps. Two of these tan bumps. Two tan 1x4 tiles. And 8 of the stupid little whatever these are. I forget what I called them last time. Yeah, that's right. I forget what I called them like a half hour ago. What? Alright, so the bumps go on the bottom. I'm going to do this like this because it's going to be super hard to do it in camera shot. Sorry. Like, it's not even easy to do it like this. Just lining these up on the bottom like that. have the tiles on the bottom, then the brown bumps. I said the brown bumps. The turquoise tiles. Teal, sorry, he calls them teal. The gold corner pieces and the teal top piece, which almost fits perfectly. There's no way for me to put it lower. Okay, that's how it goes. Ooh, ah. So I said almost because the point with something that's not metal. Here and here are very small gaps. So like technically this can rock back and forth. And you can see the gray brick right there, but don't worry about that. Wow, 3 for 3 on streams. What the hell, spammers? You're in full force lately. Should have a prediction at the beginning of next stream. How long until we get a spammer? Plus 1 hour or an hour or less or an hour or more. Alright. Now we're building the top again. So, a 1x1, 2 gray 1x1s with hooks, a riser, a brick I assume, yeah, 3 bricks, and a 2x2. Put our bricks on the side pip there, and then the 1x2 on top. That goes on this side. Bricks, double hook, bricks, and square. Yeah, I do like this. I like the mural portrait thing. There we go. We're still not ready to put it on yet. I need to zoom out more so we can see the top of this. These, one of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. Okay, now we get 2 more of our 1x2s. And these weird 1x2 bricks with holes in the front and bunny ears on the back. Bunny ears have the pluses for Technics pieces. They just stick out. No, wait, they need to go on a flat thing first. Then we have a 10x2 that overlaps on this side. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, now we add some white ornate pieces on the front. That looks really good, actually. Let's add those. So I need a home base, 2 of the white curly things, and 2 round corner pieces here. So we have these clipped into here, outward like that. Then we have home plate centered, pointing down, and then these curves and the angle's just right. That looks spectacular. All right, so this goes on. Oh, we're building up the second floor. This goes on with the portrait facing outward. Okay. Sure. We can do that. Right. Now we're building something else, and we're not, it doesn't tell us what. So set this aside. We need the 6x2, 10x2, 2 tiles, 4 round tiles, 1 1x2 tile, and 2 2x4 tiles. Okay, so I'm kind of making a diamond pattern by taking these rounded corners and just pointing them outward. My fingers would let me. Nope. There we go. Line everything up. Build out more tiles. Okay. So the long pillar that we have on the outside here is getting another facade continuing upward, starting with the diamond at the bottom there. All right, and then we get like a small mural area or a painting or something. Needs another sticker. So I'm going to do that first. Sticker 4, which is this elf with open arms. Perfect. Alright, let's build whatever the heck is around it. Take this weird double wing piece. And then we add a whole lot of these small... Got these brown hooks. That go outward from here. And then these 1x2s with rods in them. And then our portrait. And a 1x4 tile. And we take our gold ornate pieces, put them on these end caps. These clip into here. Angle them up as far as I can, I guess. That looks good. And this will clip in. Zoom out again. Right into here. I definitely pushed them down, so now they're at weird angles. There we go. As this build gets taller and taller, I'm going to need more and more. I don't know. Alright, we're not done with this bag yet. Oh, we need another sticker. Another 2 stickers. So we need this. two of these. Two of these. These are the red mahogany pieces. Four of these. Two of these. One of these. Two of these. So we cover up this black 2x4 in the weird chocolate step pieces, and then put another black 2x4 in the center there. So this is now a brick tall, but with raised side pips higher than normal. Tiles go on there. Those tiles are flush with the bottom of the piece, but stick up. They're almost, I think they're flush with the top of the pips. And then step 5 here seems to be cut off. Good. That's good work, team. I'm assuming it's just that, and then the red pieces there that overhang slightly. And we need this down here. Okay, and then step 7, I need to add some stickers. So these just look like an ornate pattern. I think these are supposed to be like bed sheets, but I don't entirely understand how. There we go. So these go on the bed like this, which I guess kind of look like bed sheets. Oh, that portrait was a headboard. Okay. Sure. All right, then we get to add bedposts. I'm gonna rotate this around. You won't be able to see it, but I need to be able to. Sorry. Also, it has us putting these in these tight spots. There we go. And then we build an end table out of these window frames. I was wondering what these were for. Just gonna build it over here. We put this tile on top. As a center pip, we put these gold pieces. Oh, and then we do the same upside down nonsense for a candelabra here. That's not the right piece. There we go. This goes right here. Nope. Goes right. Goes right here. Then we get to bag 7, and this is actually where I'm going to stop for today. Because it is past 8. I was only able to do 2 bags today, but that's fine. We finished a lot more of this build. But it is quite tall now. It's got some beautiful mural on the outside there. Right, so the bed on the first floor in there, that's not the bed that Frodo was in. Frodo was in this bed. Absolutely, had to be. So I don't know whose bed that is in the bottom there. But, I mean, it's fine. Maybe it's supposed to be just like a couch or something? I don't know. I don't know Elvish furniture. I got a whole bunch more tiny little extra pieces. You go in the box there. That's going to do it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you Heller and that one spammer for chatting. Coming up on stream tomorrow is nothing. Nothing tomorrow. Absolutely nothing tomorrow. No bonus stream tomorrow. I know I've been streaming a whole lot of blueprints. Tomorrow I'm busy. So as long as you don't confuse the two of us. Hold on, gotta ban you. Yeah, nothing tomorrow. On Wednesday, I'm probably finishing Dungeons of Hinterberg. That is... Yeah, I'm gonna complete the last 2 dungeons in the name of the swamp. I forget what it is. Not Hinterwald, that was the forest. Not Colmstein, that was the Winter Mountain. Brunelssumph. That's what it was called. Probably Brunelssumph. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna finish those 2 levels, and that's probably the end of the game, assuming that there's not some like giant story event because it's the end of the game. So we'll see. Then on Thursday is that bonus stream I was talking about. More blueprints on Thursday. I have seen credits in the game. I have done what the original task was. But as with most puzzle games, there are more puzzles that I found along the way that I now need to finish. So I'm going to be doing that. If you missed any blueprints, the entire my entire playthrough is up on YouTube in a playlist. So you can go to my YouTube, go look at the playlist. It should be one of the most recent ones. Yeah, so you can catch up there. On Friday, I am playing Duck Detective: The Ghosts of Glamping. Yes, that's the name of it. I very much like the first Duck Detective game, and I'm looking forward to playing the second one. It is a solve the mystery game. It's a lot like the non-court areas of Phoenix Wright games, where you're just talking to people and gathering evidence and then presenting evidence to people to get more dialogue, and then going to talk to someone else and saying, hey, I heard this dialogue from earlier, what do you have to say? And trying to figure out a mystery from that. And then it's got a notebook that you fill in the blank to like make your assertions of like, I think this person stole this thing because reason, or to stop this person from doing this other thing, and fill in all those blanks. So I'm excited to get into that. On Saturday is more bonus stream blueprints, and then no stream this Sunday because I'm busy this Sunday as well. As always, my full schedule is available in a Google Calendar that's linked in my Twitch About Me page, or if you just scroll down on my Twitch page, there's a calendar there that tells you the next, how long until the next scheduled stream. It's linked in my YouTube description of every video, and it's in the pinned post on my Mastodon, kind.social/@FadedOasis. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.